Hey folks, Average Angler here, about to embark on my very first big-time offshore adventure. Now the good people at Hubbard's Marina have graciously invited Wes and myself to their overnight middle grounds trip. Looks like I'm all packed and ready to go, so with nothing standing in our way, let's shove off. No.
I'm ready for our big excursion, Mr. Angler.
No. Bosley, listen, this is not the kind of episode to suddenly decide to become an angler. Listen, we're going way, way, way out there.
Now, Mr. Angler, don't go getting hyper on me. I'm perfectly capable of contributing to this jaunt across the Gulf. Now, I've been studying offshore species, and I've been exercising my angling muscles.
Sorry, Bosley. Nothing's going to convince me to take you on this trip.
How about you're fired?
Welcome aboard. Let's hit it. After you.
After you.
I'm stuck.
Oh.
You got everything in that little bag there, Bosley?
I think so. I think it'll be sufficient, yes.
All right.
Huh. Look at all the sea things. Were these all caught on the last trip?
Bosley, that's our bait. We use those to catch the bigger fish.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. Well, all the people are loading up, so we better get on.
We're going to be fishing with all those people?
That's why they call it a party boat, Bosley.
Of course. Party boat. Mr. Angler,
yeah.
There isn't gambling on this boat, is there?
Gambling? Yeah, only with your life.
Oh, that's amusing.
One all the time at the gangplank, guys, and watch your heads. You're getting on the boat.
Listen to the man. He says watch your head, okay? And if you have any more questions, Bosley, just ask Josh when we get on the boat.
Ask Josh.
Yes.
Ooh. Does Josh know how to duck?
The Hubbard's overnighter is like a 2-day camping trip. So, an angler needs to bring a sleeping bag, pillow, and other personal essentials. Bunks and hot showers are included, and delicious meals are available in the galley.
Goodbye, you all. We're going to catch fish now.
Yes, we were on our way, folks. Destination? Somewhere out there. Hubbard's Marina manager, Josh Foster, would be my angling mentor on my first offshore excursion.
Thank you very much. This is our first night heading out. The long trip. How many miles? 1,000 miles out?
Yeah, we got about 1,000 to go. Right near the Flemish Cap.
We're fishing off the coast of Texas, I hear.
Pretty close.
Yeah, close. The middle grounds, 100 miles out.
100 miles out.
You've got something here that Wes, in this barrel here, cameraman Wes thought it was sand to play in, but it's not. You're salting sardines.
That's correct.
And why do you do that?
We like to do that to toughen up the skins. Lets them sit in a nice salt brine, makes their skins tough. Those feisty little snappers can't pick them off the hooks as easily.
They pick them just like that. So this hardens them up a little bit.
That hardens the skins up.
All right, what's the procedure? You just let them soak in here?
Basically, we'll let them soak in that salt brine. As the sardines thaw, they'll create condensation, it'll melt that salt, and it'll toughen their skins up real nice.
Looks like somebody made a sandcastle.
Yeah, I think that Wes has already gotten to it. Josh, speaking of fish, what type of fish are we going to catch out there?
When do we start fishing?
When the boat stops, Bosley.
Oh.
But if you're impatient about fish in action, why don't we check out a fishing seminar in the boat right now?
Oh, that's a good idea. Softly, bumpy.
Yeah, bumpy. All right, Bosley.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Josh. He's
so embarrassed.
He's a landlubber.
Sorry.
Folks.
Ready to crank. Always have your hand on the handle. These are not fish like catfish or anything of that manner that will grab it and slowly pull off with your bait. They call them snapper for a reason. They're basically snapping at it. They're going to pop it real fast. As soon as they do that, crank them, don't yank them. We're fishing anywhere from 120, 240 foot of water. So don't pull. We get a lot of tackles out here, guys. They look hopeless to you all. Like I said,
Bosley, shouldn't you be listening to this?
I know all this.
That ain't nothing. But take a look at these puppies and weep. Hey.
Mr. Angler, I was wondering what sort of fish are we going to be catching?
Well, if you had listened to that seminar, you'd know. Now look, Bosley, I'm playing cards. And when I play cards, I get a little tough, okay? See? See, I'm getting tough, see? Tough, see? Tough.
Very well.
Give me some space, would you?
I'll go have a sandwich.
A sandwich, that's good, see?
Mr. Angler, I want to catch a very big fish. I was wondering, do they have the right bait here?
Of course they have the right bait, Bosley. They're professionals. Now, could you just give me a few minutes of my own time in this whole 8-hour trip?
Sure.
What's going on, Bosley?
Can I trust you?
Yeah.
When I was a boy, I had kind of a sheltered life. Didn't play any sports. My parents thought it'd be a good idea one summer to take me to camp. There was lots going on, lots of kids, sports activities. One time, they took us fishing on a boat. Kids loved it. They were all pulling in fish after fish. I sat there, I couldn't pull in a single one. Then one child started to make fun of me. Then another, and another, then the entire bunch of kids. It felt horrible. I haven't really been fishing ever since.
That's a sad story. Sorry.
All right, folks. While we take a commercial break, I'll try to get my foot back out of my mouth.
Oh, I think it's time for a little shut-eye. We've still got about 3 or 4 hours before we reach our fishing destination. But while I shut my eyes, make sure you keep yours wide open because you're about to join the fanatic down south in the Dry Tortugas.
About 70 miles west of Key West, this cluster of 7 islands sits surrounded by miles of crystal blue water and some of the most productive coral reefs in the world. Myself, with some family and friends, booked a trip with Andy Griffiths Charters out of Key West. On the long trip out to the bottom fishing grounds, trolling is a great way to load up on some fresh bait. The bonita, when cut into strips, makes fantastic bait for snapper, grouper, and just about anything else patrolling the reef. Hopefully you can get the bonita in without attracting the attention of the ever-present barracuda. They are absolutely relentless when they zero in on their target. Along with bonita, you can also run across some nice cirro mackerels willing to hit your trolled offerings. But it's all about the bottom fishing out here. Once you get set up and the chum starts to work its magic, it's time to get to some serious pulling. Up on the reefs in the 70 to 120 foot range, the red grouper are very common, along with the mutton snapper. The mutton snapper usually average in the 6 to 12 pound range, but fish in the upper teens are not uncommon. After a while, it's time to break out the light stuff and tangle with the yellowtail snapper that come off the bottom and into the chum slick, sometimes right to the back of the boat. The bigger fish, known as flags, are a blast on light tackle, and the schools can be enormous. With yellowtail, 10 to 12 pound test line with 20 to 30 pound leader and a 1/0 hook is the ideal setup. You just open the bail and free-line a bait strip in the current until the line starts whipping off the reel. Then you close the bail and set the hook.
We've been catching a whole bunch that size. Just free-lining bait. Uh-oh.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and after a while, toothy critters show up and it's tough to get anything to the boat. First it's the reef sharks, then comes our buddy the barracuda, never far from an easy meal. This time it's a blue runner that pays the price. Even back on the bottom, the groupers start turning into big old nurse sharks. As the sun sets, it's time to get ready to fish under the stars, and in the summertime, the night bite can be stellar.
There he is, a nice mutton snapper. Caught him just free lining for the yellowtail. And that's what we're looking for out here.
Snapper and grouper are still the name of the game, with yellowtail keeping the action steady and the mangrove snapper adding to the mix.
Black grouper, dried tortugas. That's gotta be what, 100 pounds?
Not quite, but we did manage a 22-pounder and plenty of fish for everyone aboard. With another hardcore fishing appetite satisfied, it's time to stow the hooks and leave this expansive angling paradise behind until the dry tortugas calls again.
Welcome back, folks. We're at our first stop, and there's lots of fish already on the menu, though an eel is probably not too appetizing. To get us ready, Josh gave us the finer tips of snapper fishing.
Okay. So kind of a little bit like this. Maybe do a little bit of that to entice them. A little bit of... I just need, you know what? I need that bite to wake up.
Okay, Shane, hold that. Put that bait back in the water for
I'm not sure this one's... I think I got a little sand perch on here, Josh.
You won't have to go back and be caught another day, sir.
Oh, you think so? I thought that was like the biggest fish caught today.
It was about an hour and a half ago. On you go.
So you hooked it, right?
Yes, indeed. Shane hooked that fish. We got him up. He actually cleared the first 15 feet of it.
Shane over here, this is Josh's son. He actually hooked the fish, but Shane knows well enough to let Josh do all the work. Getting tired?
Yeah, a little bit on the back.
There it, oh yeah!
It looks like it's a short amberjack.
Yep. Shane's fish right here. Shane, I need some of your luck. Let me rub you there. Get some of your luck.
That's a nice altitude.
Boy, that's a nice. What do they call it, Amico?
Yes, sir. Altitude jack. Real good, easy good.
All right.
Real nice throwback red grouper.
Tim, I've got the juvenile grouper hand tonight. I'm telling you. You gonna pop that one in the tongue, or is he all right?
This one here, his belly's not poking out that far, so we're gonna go ahead and pop him underneath the pec fin there. Just like that. The best thing you can do with a red grouper kind of gives them a little boost is throw them down. Not real hard so you knock them down, but pretty swiftly. Just a good throw like that and knocks the wind out of them a lot of times.
Yeah, folks, when you bring a fish up from that far down, you want to hit the belly with a scissors or a sharp object and get that decompression thing going, because they're bloated, and you put them down the way they are, they're gonna die. So that's what Tim did right there. Just gave him the little scissors jab. I've got the small grouper hand tonight. Just can't get on anything else.
Well, I wasn't doing great, but I was more concerned for Bosley. he was catching 0, as others were hauling in the big mutton. Unfortunately, Bosley soon found catching Z's more productive. Our first day started scrumptiously with a delicious breakfast from galley cook Tammy.
Now, Matt, our destination, we've reached it, so to speak, but I thought we were going to the middle grounds, but we're not. We're in a general vicinity, but we're at a place called the Elbow.
Right. A little deeper water.
Uh-huh.
Bigger fish, not as many. This time of year, the muttons that you saw come up.
Yeah, nice muttons.
Come in here, and hopefully we're going to find a cabera snapper here before the trip's over, or two. We're close to the middle ground. 90% of the time, I'd say we fish the middle ground. More variety, more consistently good.
So that's the attraction to come all the way out here on these trips, is that there's a more quantity of fish, less pressure on them than you would find, of course, closer in? Or is it just the terrain that makes it special?
Well, the terrain helps. There's a lot of places for the fish to live, but I believe it's the consistency of the catches.
Consistency is an understatement. There are 170 species of fish that reside in the Middle Grounds area.
Hey, I'm here with Martin Ling, and I've got to thank Martin because he went to Minnows and Monsters, and him and Penny put together a rig for me to use today. Well, what is this rig that we have right here today?
This is a basic snapper rod, a 50H Daiwa
Yeah.
with a 40-pound test and a Seeker LV806H rod.
And that's the standard to use out here.
It's not standard, but it's it's a better rod and reel combo for
You got me
for
something
offshore.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. That's all I need to know, Mark.
Yeah.
Boy, Dylan, that average angler hat looks good on you. With that big pull right there. All right, Bosley, you ready?
Yeah, I think so, Mr. Angler. Give it a shot here.
Oh, man. That's got to be a AJ, huh? That's a workout. Forget about Pilates. Sweet mother of pearl. Finally, Josh, success.
My best pal, cameraman Wes, had to get in on the AJ action.
Not bad. I almost thought I was going to have to bring the kids in to replace you there for a second, give you a breather. All right.
Boy, the fishing was hot. And yes, everyone was catching fish, except Bosley.
Mr. Angler, I think I've got a big one. This is the big fish, I just know it. Oh!
Boss, the fishing's out there.
Mr. Angler, I'm no good at this. I'm a klutz. You saw the pole go in the water. It's like being in camp all over again.
Boss, so let me tell you something about being made fun of. When cameraman Wes and I first started the show, we got a few people poking fun at us, but we let it roll right off our backs and we moved on, persevered.
People made fun of the show?
Yeah, you were one of them.
Really? I don't remember.
But that's not the point, really. Point is that you came 100 miles out to the middle of nowhere to catch a fish. So why don't you? Get back out there, drop that line, and don't quit till you got it.
That intense gleam in Bosley's eyes must have meant something. For on our last night of fishing, he hit the jackpot.
He's fighting me, Mr. Angler. He is. Whatever it is, he's strong.
Come on up there. Some of that muscle, Bosley.
Trying to. Get a little help here.
Bosley, you gotta kiss the fish, you know. There you go. Come on, initiation. There you go. All right, buddy. Go back to your freedom. Nice fight. Josh, all you can do is just, you can't do anything.
This was going to take my mentor's finesse and his patented boogie-woogie dance, so I handed over the rod.
See?
All fish.
That is all fish. That's a tough fish. Do the dance, Josh. Dance. Come on. Do the dance, Josh.
Keep letting out line, Chief.
It's like a double team wrestling match.
Actually, just kidding.
I'm letting him take the brunt of it.
Y'all feel it, dig on to the side, don't pull!
Oh, this is exciting. We don't know what it is. Could be a sub. Could be a Russian sub. It's the expertise of Josh here that's getting us this far. Just knocking things over. I'm gonna sink the boat. Well, my enthusiasm. Look right here. They can get him now. There he is. Look at that, folks. Holy mackerel. That is a big thing. Josh! Good job! It was a tag team effort, and everybody on the boat helped to get this baby in. Probably the biggest fish of the day. Absolutely. And they all cooperated. What is this, a cabero?
Cabero
Snapper.
He's nice. I want to cook him and eat him immediately.
Folks, on this last memorable night of our trip, the fishing went on non-stop.
Mr. Bosley,
Yes.
congratulations on your first offshore experience with us today. You did a great job catching all those fish, and on behalf of myself and Hubbard's Marina, I'd like to present you with this trophy.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, Josh, and everyone at Hubbard's Marina for treating me so well. And I actually have to thank Mr. Angler for helping me with a bit of a confidence problem.
I myself would like to thank everyone at Hubbard's Marina for a fantastic trip. And I have to thank Mr. Bosley himself for showing me what fishing is really all about.